Welcome everyone to another CSS class talking about attribute selectors. So I have a div class of container NP of coding. So when you go to our code, you see you have child selector. So bring our dot container, then a greater than, then bring the property or the element you want to style, which is the P. Then we style it with adjacent sibling. Bring a div plus the element you want to style. So I have a background of blue. Then general sibling selector, a div and a tile, and the attribute you want to style. So let's quickly run this and see how this works. So you can see a yellow something here, which is coming from so the child selector, which is coming from this side, which is yellow. So you can see this time. Let's do it this way. All right, so let's quickly close this out. So the yellow color you are seeing here is coming from this child. So let's see nearby or down sorry, let's see. Okay, so let's see, you want to just select the one directly under it. So big dot, bring a dot, bring dot container P, open close. So let's give it color of red. Now let's quickly refresh this. Okay, so let's comment the rest out and see the magic. So we can see right here that it has changed to red. So using the one directly under it, like adjacent, sorry, not adjacent, the one directly beneath it. So let's try them one by. Okay, so let's just clean this out. Let's now use only the sibling selector. So let's quickly refresh this and changed to yellow. Okay, so now let me change the yellow to blue, and give it a quick refresh. You see it's changed to blue, so this is sibling selector. So let's quickly use other ones. Okay, so let's now target the adjacent sibling selector. Adjacent sibling selector. Adjacent sibling selector. So that one is just bring your div or your device. So if it is section, just bring section plus then the element you want to style. So in this my case, I bring the div plus the p I want to style. So okay, let's change the blue. We already have blue on the screen, so let's change this blue to red. Come to our screen and give it a quick refresh. Okay, so this, if we have something separating it, you see this p is not a sibling. Okay, so if we want it to be a sibling, top of a sibling is like one with another section, so this p will be blocking it. So let's see, we have another div here, we have another p here with let's say test of, let's say me. Let's give a quick refresh. Plus the p, which is the adjacent sibling. So when it's coming from, the code reads from up to down. So when it's coming down, you will see that we had so when from the div, the adjacent to the nearest sibling is the first p, which is the Kelvin. First p, which is the Kelvin. So the Kelvin will be styled in blue, and then so. But this one is a general, so general means like all sibling of the p. So you could see that the test declaration underline was also applied to both Kelvin and the me. Both Kelvin and the me. So let's suppose another p comes before the Kelvin. Let's say p, or let's okay, so you could see that. So supposing we had another word before let's see another word before the Kelvin. So let's see, let's not say my name one more time. So p, let's do the quick refresh. You will see that the adjacent sibling, which is the blue, has moved from Kelvin now to the Amoisi. So with the general siblings, all siblings under it, and with the adjacent is the closest sibling to the div class, which is the first p, which is the Amoisi. So it's the one that is styled in the blue. Yeah, so with this I could tell that the CSS, we have more, but this so I find I'll be making more videos on it. So yeah, thank you all for your time, and catch you in my next episode. Color, so we did the background color over here, background color red. So if suppose we did only color, then we give it a quick refresh. You see, it's the me that changed to red because it's a sibling of this one. So this is the adjacent. So adjacent sibling is like the other sibling close to the div class is this one, the second p we have right here. Okay, so now let's quickly move on to the general sibling selector. The general sibling selector. So let's just clean this one up. Let's talk about the general sibling selector. So let's give it a quick refresh, then I'll explain certain things. Okay, so right now the P down here too is a general sibling. So when we talk about, so when like if we have had, let's see, another P here, with the word, let's see, okay, let me use my name, Kelvin. So if it had, you have a P here with the name Kelvin, then let's give it a quick refresh. Good. So you see, these are all general siblings. But supposing you use the adjacent sibling, which is the div plus P, then color blue, like this. Let's give it a quick refresh here. You would see that from my screen right now, it could easily tell me the difference between the general sibling and the adjacent sibling. So the adjacent sibling is the closest sibling to, you know, so when you call the div class plus, so when you call the div class